Picture a world where the pressure can crush a submarine, and there are creatures living in pitch-black darkness, adapting in ways we can hardly understand. Today, we dive deep, quite literally, into the ocean's most mysterious and haunting creatures. This is a journey into the unknown, a place where even the strangest tales of monsters cannot compare to the real-life creatures we are about to uncover. Now enter the true abyssal predator, the anglerfish. Having a bioluminescent, fishing rod on its head, it lures in prey like some sort of master angler, snapping up any unsuspecting creature that wanders too close. But the weirdest part is yet to come, as the male anglerfish actually fuses to the female's body and lives from her nutrients as a permanent mate. Of all the terrifying yet famous deep-sea creatures, the anglerfish is one among them. This has a signature glowing lure that attracts its prey by means of bioluminescence in dark, pitch-black waters where sunlight does not reach. The lure is actually an extension of its dorsal spine, which just simply dangles above its mouth and glows due to bacteria producing light. When curious fish approach, the anglerfish strikes, engaging its large, tooth-filled mouth in a whole swallowing. The anglerfish are also famous for their very peculiar method of reproduction. This bizarre kind of symbiosis offers them a better chance at reproducing in the rare open ocean. With their nightmarish appearance, razor-sharp teeth, and that unearthly luminous glow, anglerfish have adapted perfectly to the harsh conditions of the deep sea. No doubt, they are among the most iconic creatures of the abyss. Giant squid. Rarely ever seen, the giant squid is the stuff of legends. These huge creatures can grow up to 40 feet in length, with eyes the size of dinner plates. With long tentacles lined with serrated suckers, they will take down any predator, even sperm whales. The first time it happens, watching one in the wild feels like spotting a living myth. Of all the most elusive and mystical, the giant squid must be among the most mysterious creatures of the ocean. Growing up to 40 feet long, it is among the largest invertebrates in the world, with tentacles that can span twice the length of its body. These are covered in serrated suckers that greatly assist the squid in catching and holding onto prey, often leaving them with battle scars on the deep-diving sperm whales that hunt them. Most strikingly, the giant squid has enormous eyes that are as large as dinner plates. Many sea legends emanated from the giant squid, which inspired tales about monstrous krakens that drag ships and sailors beneath the waves. Vampire squid, let the name not fool you. This is no bloodsucker, but its appearance sure is out of this world. A red, cloak-like webbing between the arms, plus photophores on the body, give an eerie glow while this squid simply drifts in the dark. Adapted to survive with almost no oxygen, the vampire squid truly qualifies as a creature of the night. Dumbo octopus. This little creature might be the most adorable deep resident. It is called a Dumbo octopus because its ears look like fins. It flies in the water at as low as 13,000 feet. Gentle and inquisitive, this is one octopus that just goes to remind you that all things are not really scary in the deep. Some beasts just want to cruise along in peace. Dumbo octopuses are small, typically only 8 to 12 inches long, and they don't have an ink sac like most octopuses since they face fewer predators in such deep waters. They are also known for their peculiar hunting behavior rather than actively pursuing prey. Dumbo octopuses cruise just above the ocean floor, ambushing small crustaceans, worms, and other invertebrates. This octopus doesn't look as frightening as one would expect from a deep-sea creature. Its round body, great big eyes, and playful ears give it almost a cartoon-like appearance. Gulper eel. Picture something with a mouth bigger than its body. The gulper eel is capable of opening its jaws and eating prey that is several times its own size. Its long, whip-like tail and a light-emitting lure attached to the end merely add an unearthly touch. A glowing lure turns this eel into one of the most bizarre predators in the dark. The gulper eel is adapted to life under extreme conditions, having a number of peculiar features. The loosely hinged jaw and expandable stomach give the eel the ability to consume prey considerably larger in size compared to its body, although this morphological specialization is offset by the thinness of its body in compensation for that blind spot, a blind spot furthered by tight spaces of its deep-sea habitat. While looking so scary, these gulper eels pose no threat to humans but remain in a quite mysterious way an inhabitant of the oceanic bottom. It has huge teeth and it cannot close its mouth, meaning that this fish is designed for ambush, in a fashion whereby it waits in the shadows for an attack. Also known as the monster of the deep, it is intimidatingly huge in actuality. It reaches only several inches in length. To date, fangtooth dwell in a zone where depths reach 16,000 feet. Adaptation has enabled it to live in one of the most inhospitable zones on Earth, where light does not exist and food is infrequent. Its dark, almost black skin helps in camouflaging against the darkness, making it almost invisible to prey. Due to having powerful jaws and highly sensitive lateral lines which enable it to detect even the tiniest movement, the frilled shark has grown to be a very precise predator of small fish and crustaceans. Frilled shark. Some would call it the living fossil. It seems the frilled shark has barely changed in millions of years. An eel-like body supports rows of needle-like teeth. It is a rare privilege to be able to watch it swim, to look, as it were, back into the ancient past when such animals ruled the seas. The frilled shark is extremely rare and poorly understood. It has evolved to survive in conditions of near total darkness and high pressure. This ghostly animal is only a reminder of how little we know about our oceans and is a haunting example of just how some species are built to last, surviving unchanged in the deep, hidden corners of the earth. Barreleye fish. The following one is mind-blowing. The barreleye fish has a transparent head, enabling it to see right up through its skull. Its tubular eyes can rotate inside the head, scanning for prey in the dim light from above. It's an alien-looking adaptation for life in one of the harshest places on Earth. Only about 6 inches long, the barreleye fish lives at depths of about 2,000–2,600 feet, where its strange adaptations are a lifesaver. Its bizarre, alien-like appearance makes the species one of the most singular ocean creatures in the world, a sure testimony to the astonishing ways life adapts to survive in even the darkest corners of Earth. Meet the zombie worm, one with a penchant for dining on bones. These are found on carcasses of dead whales. Worms have no mouth or stomach. Instead, they excrete acid to dissolve bones and take up nutrients with the help of bacteria in their body, a process as creepily awesome as it sounds. Zombie worms are often found clustered around whale falls, the term used to describe when a whale dies and sinks to the ocean floor, creating a rich source of nourishment for various deep-sea creatures. It is an unutterably eerie sight of these worms feasting on bones, up out of the skeletons of long-dead animals, that gives them their fitting name. Zombie worms perform a very important function for deep-sea ecosystems, breaking down and recycling nutrients from the ocean floor. That would remind us that even in the depths, life finds a way. It graces the top of our list, the stargazer fish. They are lurking just below the sand, waiting for an ambush. The eyes are upwards gazing. That is how it got the name, stargazer. Some species even have an electric organ able to deliver a shock to stun prey. These are the true assassins of the ocean floor. Some have developed specialized organs called electrogenic organs, which can produce a discharge of electricity to either stun their prey or deter their predators. Certainly, this shocking capability furthered the intrigue of this already bizarre creature. Though stargazer fish may not be of the most glamorous deep sea, their unique adaptations and ambush hunting techniques make them an interesting example of how life evolves in response to environmental pressures. The stargazer fish are a component of that rich tapestry that marine life is, with their weird, eerie-looking appearance and fascinating behaviors.